Whatever side of the equation you might be on, for students and parents of students, was the craziest thing a teacher's ever said to you in that relationship? Or if you're the teacher, what is the craziest thing a student or a parent's ever said to you? Because probably all sides of that, there's some opportunity for really weird interactions.
I thought of another time. When I was a junior in high school, I was in a pretty bad car accident where I was out of school for months. And when I returned to class and school and everything, one of the kids was like so shocked I was there. Like they acted like they saw a ghost. And they're like, you're back? What? And I just thought, like, I know I've been gone for a couple months. There was a rumor that I died.
Which, man, if a person knew that going in, you could have so much fun.
Okay, I didn't know this.
That's a
Like, it was
shame.
like me and then my friends were also in the accident. They were out. They must have went back sooner than I did. No one filled me in on the rumor.
Man, if only you could have just, like, right then grabbed their, like, shoulder or something and been like, come with me.
Only you can see me.
What of us?
But,
What of us?
and so, like, we're talking about this, and I was like, what? And even the teacher was like, yeah, everyone heard you passed away or something. And, like, the teacher knew about it. Why did no one clear the air? They knew I wasn't dead.
There you were, living.
It wasn't even just, like, because I was there. I think there would have been something out that if I died, right? Like, hello, maybe a funeral.
This is kind of disturbing, but can you imagine if you, like, got there and there's, like, pictures of you up and, like, candles and stuff, and you're like, look, I'm here.
No.
The accident wasn't that bad. I mean, it was, but I'm here.
But I just remember, like, the teacher, like, knew about it, and she was like, yeah, people were saying it was, I was like, it was bad, but, like, I'm
What
alive.
awful teacher wasn't like, hey, I just heard what you guys were talking about. Amy's back in, like, a week or two.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, she does
the
come
teacher
back
was, like,
eventually.
in on it and knew about it. Why was this not a thing ever?
Dimmed the lights, had a moment of silence.
She probably did.
That's weird, man.
Yes.
That is weird. I agree. I mean, it fits the conversation.
And, like, the cousin of one of the girls I was in the accident was also in the class with me, Caitlin, and she didn't ever say, like, did you stick up for me? She's alive.
I mean, clearly not.
I'm here.
It's the craziest thing either a teacher said to you or teachers, the craziest thing they said to you. You're from is it the student perspective or is it your craziest student?
Okay, so I teach pre-K,
Okay.
and this kid's father is a stay-at-home father, and he's, like, really nothing to look at and extremely wide. Like, he can hardly, like, walk. But this kid in my class, her name's Scarlett, she says to me, she goes, my dad has a girlfriend and my mom doesn't know. And the other day, he showed me his girlfriend. She was talking to me on the phone, on FaceTime.
Thanks for letting me know, kiddo. Dad should probably tell Mom about that girlfriend.
Awkward, yeah.
I mean, Dad probably should tell about that girlfriend, yeah.
Someone said, I'm a teacher, and after a field trip to Skate City one year, one of the students told another student, did you see our teacher's boobs flopping around while she was skating? I'm a second grade teacher and was just wearing a T-shirt.
Oh, no.
Stop.
Was the craziest thing either a teacher said to you or teachers the craziest thing a student or a parent said to you? Hi.
Oh, my God. The kids say the craziest things, and they have no filter, literally. The other day, this little girl said to me, I know where Daddy keeps his cash. And I was like, oh, okay. And she said, yeah, because sometimes Mommy goes in there. I guess he keeps it in, like, a little cookie jar, and she uses it for her vodka fund. And then the little girl said, and I know where Mommy keeps the vodka, too.
Okay.
How, as a teacher, like, what do you respond to these things?
Make sure you stay out of that.
Someone said, I'm left-handed, and my teacher always used to smack my hand with a ruler and tell me I was doing it wrong. This was in the early 80s, but still. Someone said a few years ago, my son just started middle school at North Fargo, and the teacher told my son's class that anybody with tattoos doesn't amount to anything in this world.
No.
And my son came home very upset because I, his mom, am covered with tattoos. I had a few choice words with that teacher and the principal. Good. I'm happy you said something.
That's a good thing you spoke up, right?
Someone else said, in high school, I had a teacher tell me in front of the entire class, you're so pretty, so you'll probably be fine. I'm 36 now, and I still think about that sometimes.
Wish somebody had said that to me. So good luck, and you'll be okay. You're fine. Crazy teacher saying, or the crazy thing the teacher said, the crazy thing the student said. Blah, 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 blah.
So I actually once had a teacher compare me to my mom, and she told me that I was just as disappointing as my mother was. And I actually came to find out that like 30 years before, she'd also taught my mom and actually suspended her. So we had a tough year.
Okay, so that's kind of being held against you. Do you know like what she was doing that got her in trouble, or?
I guess she caught her like smoking in the bathroom or something stupid, but she definitely held the grudge for me. So that sucked.
Do you think it happens? And usually it's like an older sibling, right? But I suppose it could be your parent too if the teacher's been there for a long time. It's like all in the family, and you're like held to this standard, or they come into some judgment against you because like your older sibling was a butt or your parent was a butt, and it's like, I'm not them.
Do you want to know something so creepy? So my brother had a teacher. Both of us had like the same teacher in middle school, and he asked about my brother, and I told my mom like, oh, he remembers Josh. And so my mom's like, here, bring in like a couple pictures to show him like what he's doing now and all this. The teacher said, can I keep these?
No.
I didn't know what to say. And so like I was in middle school and I said, yeah. And my brother, when my brother heard about it, he was so mad. Like that probably is something that should have been looked into now. But I just,
Yeah.
I don't know what that flashed into my head. It was my social studies teacher.
Huh.
Yeah,
It's an interesting story.
I know.
I'm going to stay far away from that story, okay?
Someone said a teacher once told me I should consider being a stay-at-home mom because I wasn't good at math. Joke's on him. I do accounting now. And someone else said I was in high school and I had I teach high school, and I had a student ask me if I was married, and I'm not. So I said no, and he said makes sense. Excuse me.
What is that wild thing that either a teacher said to you or a student said to you if you are teaching?
I had a drama teacher that was obsessed with me trying out for one of his school plays. And on the day of the audition, I had a sore throat and I couldn't talk. But he wanted me to try out for his play so badly that he made me stand in front of my class and try to sing with a sore throat. And I could barely even make a sound. It was so embarrassing, but he still forced me to do that.
But you really should have probably been able to be like, listen, this is not the day, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to the nurse or something.
I'll get you tomorrow or the next day, or if you want me in the play so bad, pause auditions.
Someone said people usually talk about how parents can be hard to work with, but I told a student to stop running in the hallway, and he yelled, "You can't tell me what to do." And his mom was standing right there and immediately stood up for me and said, actually, she can. That's literally her job.